Inputs can be linked to one another using tokens, populating one input with values based on what has been supplied to another input. On our current dashboard, we have two drop-down menus, one with players and the other with games. Initially, these two inputs are completely independent of one another. We'd like to alter them to be cascading, so if a user selects a particular player, only the games they played appear in the game input menu. Or if we select a particular game, only players that played that game appear in the player input menu. To do this, we navigate to the Data Sources menu and select the pencil icon next to the game input data source. Now, we adjust the search to reference the token value from the input we want it to be cascading with, which is the player toke. The search will use whatever player is passed from the input to search games they've played. Selecting Apply and Close, we make the same update to the player input data source, but in reverse. We adapt the search to filter for the game toke value. Selecting Apply and Close once more, we can now add a visualization to the dashboard that utilizes the two cascading inputs. We add a table, name the data source Leaderboard, and define the search using both token values, game toke and player toke. We use a pipe S filter with both tokens, since players and product names may contain a space. Using stats, we get a total score for each player by game, then sort to show the highest scores at the top. Once we are done configuring the data source, we select Apply and Close to finish modifying the configuration settings for the table visualization. Finally, we are able to test the inputs. If we select a game, the player input now only appears with the individuals that played that game. We can also search for a particular player using the search filter. Now that the player is selected, we can click back on the game input and only see games this individual has played.